What's up, guys? Oh shit, the camera's sideways. Oh man, let me see if I can fit. Hold on. Been messing around with this slow ass computer and also the way that the internet goes in the house. So it's kind of aggravating trying to get it right. Let's see if this will work. I can go vertical, but I don't know why it's like a closed screen like that. That's weird. I've never done vertical from StreamYard. So let's see if I can adjust the camera. Yeah, it sucks. I got a pretty good setup today. I got the new Hank from Alicord Paracord. So I was trying to show that off and got couple new knives in this week sitting there. Just kind of bear with me and trying to see if I can maybe make this thing wider, make it to where it's like a wide view instead of. Any StreamYard experts out there? Shoot. All right, so I'll go into the camera settings here. Let's see. I don't know if that's any better or not. See if this changes something. No, that just kind of that makes for a wider view, but you'd still have to kind of cock your head to the side. I don't know. This is weird. Mirror the camera. All right, so that would be if it's upside down. Is that all right? Anybody tell me if is that working like it's supposed to? The chat's kind of slow. I don't know. I can't. Let's see. All right, does that work or is it like sideways right now? Because I'm doing it on my phone. I'm not using a webcam anymore. So I don't know if the view is sideways. Like looking at it from my old phone that I'm using to read the chat right now, it looks like it's like sideways or upside down or something. Which is, I guess it makes sense because usually whenever I do my YouTube videos, I had to kind of adjust them. All right. Is that better? Is that gone, huh? You guys hear me? Hello? Yeah, I need roadies. You're right. Yeah, I need roadies. You're right. All right. So yeah, I can definitely hear myself at least. You probably can't see too much right now. This is I guess this is like whenever the stadium power goes out and they run on backup generator, but like way worse than that. So sorry about all this, guys. I guess I'll just keep doing it like this for a little bit. If you guys want to stick around, I really appreciate it. If not, I definitely understand. Ron's told me, give me your live. That's funny. Nines are live. I'm gonna say hello to everybody because y'all just been listening to me try to set this stupid thing up. Zoom in on your left nostril. I haven't even been reading the chat because I've been trying to kind of like I don't know half-ass set up this thing, but lower the camera so we can see everything from crotch level. Hey, at least I gave you guys a show this morning. I mean, comedies are movies too, you know. So I'm gonna say hey to everybody. Let me see. Everybody that's still in here anyway. Yeah, this is totally my new layout. No, I'm gonna get the technical issues resolved by next weekend, I promise, guys. Tri-State would be rolling over in his piss grave right now. What's up, Kathleen Smith, Justin, Ohio, Mimo, Michael Morgan, MPG, EDC. I got to mail your box out here in a little bit if I get time after the live. If not, it will definitely go out by Monday morning. MPG let me borrow the little balisong trainer that it was pretty neat. My sons, like both of the kids, love that thing. What's up, Angelo? Crazy Roach, Clint Crosby, loser. Trying to catch up with the chat, guys. I'm way behind here. Mimo, Dr. Durdu, Kathleen Smith, Justin Ohio, Barry Lilly. What's up? What's up, Ray Bodie? Pivot a bit. Good midnight where you're at. Pivot a bit. Is it nighttime? Dr. Drew, loser. Lonnie Hutchinson, what's up, man? Crazy Roach. Had to get one for both of your kids. I like that. That thing's really smooth. That trainer really surprised me. Kaleidoscope, you missed like the whole show, dude. Like me trying to set up this like my girlfriend, poor thing, was trying to deal with the computer because I'm in here freaking out because I'm trying to go live at 9:30, and so she came in here to try to troubleshoot it, but after a little bit we just determined it'd probably be better she just unplugged it, and she's going to try to mess with it in the other room, see if she can free up some space because it's not an internet issue because I mean I think I'm coming in pretty clear right now, and I'm just on my phone, so I mean if the phone's not glitchy and picking up stuff pretty quick, then the computer should be as well, right? So I'm trying to figure out which angle would be better where you guys could see more of the screen. Would it be like this, or because I mean like with this you could, if I put it over here you could see more of the table, but at the same time it's like sideways, you know. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys in an emergency situation would prefer it like this, where I can set them up down here, or and also they got this thing on StreamYard where you can mess with the camera settings. Well, I like that. Uh, let's see. settings. Trying to see where I just saw it on here. I don't want to mess with too much because Lord knows what's going to happen. More layout, stream info, settings, camera settings. All right, this one. All right, this is camera 2 facing back, and that's a little more zoomed in. Is that, y'all think that one's better? Like a little more zoomed in? Like you get less stuff in that, but I could put the camera farther like out this way, or move it around this way. Whichever one you think's better. Call tech support, you'll be up and running in 3 or 4 days. I know, definitely have the core community. I like to really have like a shit live stream for like the first little bit, just to weed out, who's true to the channel or not. It's a good way to do it. Night put in too much work for me to leave at this point. I had fun doing it. I mean, I like doing it. I just wish I could get it to work right. You got to delete all the family photos and make room for our live stream. It's a good idea, Mimo. Delete, all graduations and stuff like that. And so it's good. Only the real ones stick around for technical difficulties. I'm definitely having those this morning. I wonder if I can move this thing right here. Turn it. All of a sudden the screen just goes black. I wish I could get instant feedback from the phone, but it's not letting me do that. So anything I see is delayed. So I'm kind of like trying to lean over and look at it at the same time. All right. I wish I could get rid of the vertical thing on here. That's kind of a pain in the butt. So get these closer. So I got some pretty cool ones out here, I thought. I've tried to put some of the coolest ones I got out here, and some of these are being lent to me by Stephen Weigel. He's a fan of the channel till he sees this live anyway, and he let me borrow some of his knives that I otherwise wouldn't have had a chance to get my hands on. So also got an unboxing video coming out. I got this Hank. This is Alicord Paracord. If she's watching, big shout out to her for this. She made 2 of them. One to keep for the channel, and the other one I'm gonna give away whenever I do my 1K giveaway in about 10 years. Probably longer than that now after this severe live stream discretion here. So what's everybody carrying today? Probably not anything. Y'all probably put all y'all's knives away and just started rolling around laughing watching me do this. I wouldn't blame you. Coal is amazing. All right about that. I wish I didn't use my mini grip to practice sharpening. That's probably a bad idea. I don't know. It depends on your definition of a beater knife, I guess. Just caught a glimpse of the. None of those in here right now, loser. Not too far away from here, but none in here at the moment. Eyes on the knives. Fook Doozle, I'm not in the knives. Well, damn, Fook, you're at a lot of live streams for not being in the knives, but I kind of think you're messing with me a little bit. Didn't leave the house yet, but I think it's a Kaiser Clairvoyant. Oh man, those look pretty cool. They look like I saw one. I don't know if it was on sale or what. I think it was 75 or 79 on White Mountain Knives a while back, like maybe a month and a half ago. for a clairvoyant, and that seemed like a really good deal to me. I keep calling this one the wrong thing, but this is the Labrador. This is one of the knives that Stephen Weigel let me borrow. I think it's the Labrador. Probably help if I held it right. But that's a Vosteed knife, M390. M390 on the blade. Really smooth action on this one. I like it a lot. One of the smoothest crossbar actions I've ever felt, actually, on this one. That's pretty surprising. Front flipper, which I can actually do every now and then. So that's a pretty cool one. Thing keeps wanting to fall over. Got a little tripod here trying to film. Spartan Harzy. Oh man, that one's awesome. I like the Spartan Harzy. Harzy's a good knife. What two blades would you trade your Chavez for a Crewwear PM2 with tie frag and geared tie back spacers and a Devo Pony Stout? That seems like a pretty good deal, Dr. Drew. Book Doozle had the Vosteed Thunderbird and Civivi Vision FG. Loser, I was talking about the biceps. Yeah, yeah, right. What's Kaleidoscope? Kaleidoscope might have missed some of the earlier antics, but still don't think we're done with I still don't think we're done with all the technical difficulties because it's sitting on this tripod and one of the legs is kind of rocking right now. So if I sneeze or something like that, it's probably gonna go over. Moriarl, I heard that one was really good. Bangkok Mark. I mean, aside from Metal Complex and Neves or whoever else, but Bangkok Mark mentioned that in the live stream a while back that one was pretty good. I have to talk you into a trade. Almost ordered the Vision FG this morning. Went with a Manly Peak S90V instead. What's up, Dwayne? Live stream. If you were in any of the other ones, this one kind of looks a little bit different, I'm sure, because it's from the side. This is, I actually use this opportunity. This is a good little storage thing for knives. I got this, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's a sliding drawer toolbox. It's like a Craftsman, but it's a Kennedy, which is a super expensive brand. But it was donated to me, so um, works really well for knives. You can get it. This one is this is a big one. I have tools and stuff kind of down in the bottom one, the one with the bigger drawers. But this one is all knives and kind of like tools for knives, factory boxes. So I got my Spyderco's up here, my more premium kind of and USA made knives right here, and then on the third one I have more like slip joints, old stuff, and on the fourth one down, that's all like kind of budget knives for the most part. And then the bottom's just like extra factory boxes and Torx bits, tools, stuff like that in there. And also, if somebody lets me borrow a knife, I lock it up in there too. So it's lockable. It's you can get a little lock for it. If it breaks, you can get a cheap lock for it from Walmart or something like that. Neil McKenzie's got the off the grid Enforcer XL. Gerber Suspension NXT on my nightstand. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield and a bedside holster. That's a good one. M&P Shield. That's a good non-knife EDC apparatus. Chavez in full tie and the Penguins gold tie. Oh, I got that one in Bluetooth earlier in the week from Angelo. I actually just did the unboxing with it. Did it at the same time as I did Alicord's Hank. But that's the traditional pocket knife exclusive jig tie, golden jig tie button lock flipper S90V Penguin. So it's got all kinds of, extras on it, I guess. But I really like it. It had a little bit of lock stick getting it when I first got it, but I kind of, just kind of loosened the pivot a little bit. And it doesn't have any side to side anymore, but the lock stick's essentially gone. And then plus it'll wear in over time, I got a delay on this, so I'm trying to show you guys up close without getting it out of camera here. So I apologize if I don't know exactly where everything is in relation to the camera right now. So I'm doing, let's see, let me try this one. Better, farther out. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the other one. The other one you can show more details up close. I just can't wrap my mind around this tripod thing. I actually have a hanging camera as a hanging camera holder up here. That's what I use to make all the videos with, and it works pretty good. I haven't had an issue with it. It's still got a little bit of lock stick on this Penguin. I guess that's lock stick. It's hard to deploy. So whenever you try to push the flipper, like I got to give it almost about 50% strength, on my index finger to flip it. Now a good byproduct of that is this thing fires out of there, whenever it disengages. So even though it's still a little stiff, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Because it will wear in over time. But usually I can reverse flick the thumb studs, but it's a little stiff, so I can't do that. So I might loosen this thing up just a tad more if it doesn't break in over the course of the next week or so, carrying it, using it. But I really like that hollow grind on this one. It's really nice. Really deep hollow grind on that too. So that's pretty cool. Put this one back over here. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Yeah, Clint Crosby, the Kennedy toolboxes are the way to go. They're really nice. I mean, they're super expensive, but like I said, somebody gave me that one, so I had no complaints at all about that. QSP is gross. I think he should just take $20 off me and let me throw all those things away for him. Yeah, Mimo, that's the original size Penguin but it's got button lock and the flipper and everything. Spook Doozle, want an Ultim Penguin, or Neil McKenzie telling Spook Doozle I want an Ultim Penguin from Big Red. I actually won this one on My Journey. If you want to check him out, which I know a lot of people probably are already subscribed to him, My Journey EDC. He had a little giveaway on his channel, and Angelo actually provided this one for the giveaway, and that's the first time I've ever won the numbers game. So this will forever be in my collection for sure. It's much appreciated, and Angelo and My Journey for having the giveaway. So it's a really nice knife, and I really like it. Full dress Damascus Ivory G10. Man, I put that Cubit video out about the Cubit review with Civivi's Damascus. I haven't gotten to use my cubit since I put a 600 grit finish on it. Now, I will tell you the Damascus on the cubit. Not saying they do all their Damascus the same or whatever, because the pattern's different looking on a lot of them. But the Damascus on the cubit for me, when I sharpen that thing to a 1500 grit with almost a mirror, on it, I put a micron on, a lapping film on it for the final and everything, and it lasted maybe like a few rope. Cut a few pieces of rope at work with it, and after that, it was skating off of stuff. It was just like, you could almost run it across your finger and not get a cut because it was, you know, it was just skatey. Now the edge still looked perfectly fine, so that kind of led me to believe that maybe I sharpened it at too high of a grit. I had too high of a finishing grit. So uh, did the Sunday sharpening last week. Went back to a 600 grit finish on it, and let me get that thing out. Which a 600 finish grit is still considered fine, but it's like the first stage of fine. So that's I mean, hopefully everybody's watched the review that I did on this, but this is the Civivi Cubit, the one in the Damascus. They call it Raindrop Damascus. This is Civivi's Damascus. Pretty cool looking pattern. Really beautiful Damascus, I think. Got a little wear on it there. I definitely used it, but I don't know. Can't really get a close up of the edge without blocking the light out. But that is a 600 grit finish on there, so hopefully it'll stick and work better than the finish that I put on there the first time. It's definitely more bitey. It's not skatey anymore, so that's a good thing. I would like to check out one of those plague doctors, Dr. Drew. That sounds pretty cool. Numbers game makes me personally feel like a failure, Robo says. Yeah, every time I do it, that's how I feel. Because that's the first time I ever won the numbers game, was when I got the S9V Penguin. Doing some knife maintenance while watching, so I'll be in and out of chat, been procrastinating. Oh, because no one ever does. Hey to those that said hi to me. I have to get out of bed and go to my living room. Panoramic Wi-Fi is crappy. I have definitely been dealing with some Wi-Fi issues this morning. Well, not just Wi-Fi, computer issues too. Mimo said, was that the first sharpen that didn't last? Yeah, it was. The factory edge didn't really last either too long, but when I put that 1500 grit on it, it was at a 17-degree angle, and I keep calling it a 1500, but I did one round with a .5 micron lapping film on the KME with it, and then I stropped it. So it was a pretty fine edge. I mean, it was pretty much a mirror, and so it was pretty skatey. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do that with. Like you can do that with M390, I believe, and a couple of other steels where you can put a mirror fine edge on it, and they won't be skatey at all. It'll last for a long time. But then some of them don't do good at all. Some of them you got to finish at like a 600 degree or a 600 grit stone. Got my ZT0562 back for my Rochambeau this week, so I was happy about that. This is a full immunity, Benchmade full immunity. This little thing actually surprised me. I mean, it feels really nice. Now, this is Stephen Weigel let me borrow this, and it's a super nice knife. I would have never otherwise bought this knife. It's a $270 knife. And it's not just about the size. I mean, it does have M4 steel, and it's all USA made. So that's a good thing. But the handle's not, it's not titanium, it's aluminum. At first I saw it and I was like, well, that's high, but not too bad, I guess. And then I saw that the handle was aluminum instead of titanium, and I was like, man, they're getting crazy with it. Because if, in contrast to that, you know, the Bel Air, which is, it's not M4, it's a MagnaCut, which is still, MagnaCut's a good steel, and in aluminum, USA made, Kershaw, that's $150. That's 270. The Bel Air, I mean, it also irrelevant, I guess, to price, but the Bel Air is also a larger knife too. So to me, that's Benchmade's getting kind of crazy with it. They've been getting crazy with their prices, and it sucks because I do like a lot of their stuff. MPG's in the store right now. Do you have the audio turned off? Because if you got it turned like all the way up, I was gonna start yelling and blowing whistles and stuff. Fixing to use my QSP Parrot to practice on the Lansky fix system. I've never used a Lansky LCV. The KME and the TS Prof, and well, actually, I started with the Work Sharp system, the little one with the rotating stones on it with the 3 stones, and then I went to KME, and the latest one that I've gotten a little less than a year ago, I guess, was the TS Prof, which I absolutely love, but they both have their pros and cons. Yeah, I agree with that. Pep and Horse for sure. Immunity's too small for what they charge. It's not a bad knife. It really isn't. It's a good little knife. I don't have very many things to complain about this knife. I mean, even though it's aluminum, the aluminum feels really nice. It's contoured, it's textured. It's a good little fifth pocket carry. I mean, I can't get a full forefinger grip on it, choked up I can, but then the meat of my fingers against the edge, kind of. So it's definitely like a baby banner, maybe a little bit bigger than that, but definitely a smaller knife. And I know size doesn't have anything to do with the price. A lot of times people complain, well, that's a small knife. It should at least be twice that size for that much money or whatever. But realistically, if they made a large version of this, it would probably, knowing Benchmade, come in at like $400 or something, and they'd still keep the aluminum handles on there, which is crazy. The only knife that Benchmade makes, and y'all might disagree with me on this. I don't know. I mean, everybody's got a right to their own opinion. Everybody, has different opinions about stuff. That's why my opinions change a lot, because I don't know all the facts on things. I try to keep an open mind. But the only knife that Benchmade's ever made to me that is good, that is a really good price point, and still a really good price point, is the Griptilian. They're still. I looked them up. I was looking at them last night on DLT, and these are still $140, which is crazy. 140, $144. I mean, you can get a knife for around $140, and that's not a sale price. That's what they're going for right now. You can probably wait for a sale and get them for 120, 110, or maybe cheaper than that. But for $140, USA made, S30V is what they normally come in. This one has the 154 CM on it. This is one of the older ones. This is the HG, but the ones now have S30V, which is a perfectly fine steel. There's nothing wrong with S30V, and they come in the option of the drop point or the kind of sheep's foot here with the Spidey opening hole, or thumb studs on the other one. So to me, that's a pretty good price. You got to at least say that's a fair price. I think it's a pretty good deal, but I would have to say if unless you're just hating on Benchmade, that's a fair price for that one. But that is the only one they make that is fairly priced, I think, anymore. All the rest of them are incredibly stupid high price. Bicep, bi, brief intermission for a random bicep flex. I'll do a bicep flex whenever I get to 1K. How about that? I'm gonna do a giveaway and a bicep flex for 1K. But by then I'll probably be over 65. So what's up, Kenman? How's it going, man? Got a busy weekend, man. Just get a little break right now. I hear you, Dan. It only counts at Night's Edge, does it? Benchmade readout. Which one is that? Just Nate? Is that the out the front? I'm not. I'm pretty familiar with Benchmade's, knives, but not super. They got a lot of them that kind of sound the same. What's up, Joe Isabella? I don't think I said hey to you. Yeah, tagged out's a good one from what I hear, Kenman. Uh-oh, flexing the glutes. I don't know. Might do that for 10K. I think Tri-State did it. Thanks, Angela. I hear you, Raybo. Be about 10 years before I get to 1K. Probably longer than that. Now that I had a assload of technical difficulties this morning, and I'm now filming from a side tripod camera. Big fan of Knight's Edge, but I'll pass on the glute flex. Yeah, y'all definitely check out all these channels that Angelo, Fook, and everybody's linking. Well, one of them's mine, but hey, Dan Kimmon's got some awesome stuff. He's got that rose gold buoy shaped blade pyrite right now, and that's a really cool looking knife. Uh, but he's got a lot of other really neat stuff. Kinman does a great job. He's got a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, y'all go check out YD Knives. YD Knives, I'll give you a shout out for sure, man. But I don't know, with me, a shout out might actually hurt. You might actually, like, Metal Complex said my name one night, and I jumped up in subscribers by 114 in one night, which is the biggest jump I've ever seen, But if I say your name, you might actually go in the negative or something. Oh, no problem, Dan. You got dude, I love your channel, and I love your kind of like attitude about everything. I mean, it's kind of the way I feel about a lot of stuff. Like there's a lot of people against certain brands. You know, like the Benchmade thing. A lot of people they'll say they'll never buy a Benchmade. I will probably say that too. I'll never buy a Benchmade at their prices. I'm not gonna say they're not good knives, and I've handled a few of them. But like I said earlier, the only one is this Griptilian. I think that's still priced reasonable. If MC mentions Fallout, well, shoot, go to his chat and shoot him a $2 super chat. That's what I did, and he mentioned my name. But I wasn't trying to get him to mention my name. I was just telling him, hey man, new content creator, really appreciate you know you paving the way for us, which him and Shabazz and a lot of them did in a lot of ways. I've been trying to figure out the Patreon thing. I did a Patreon account. I've got one, and got the channel, the profile pic, the about, all that stuff done, and all I've got to do is activate it. But I I just don't see the benefit. I don't want to do Patreon where I can't like do anything extra on there. You know what I'm saying? Like I can maybe do like an extra video a month or every other week or something for Patreon, but I try not to. I mean, I got a full time job. I got wonderful kids, wonderful girlfriend. They are very patient with me spending a lot of time doing this, and I don't want to push it. With that. So family to me is, you know, there's got to be a balance there for sure, and I don't want to get so far into the weeds where I'm like obligated to do stuff on here. You know what I mean? Like I like doing the lives. I love talking to you guys and getting your kind of immediate reactions to stuff and everything. But I don't want to get to the point in the channel, where it's like, okay, I got to stay up to 2 a.m. doing videos and I got to go to work at 5 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm at that point, then I shouldn't have to go to work, But I doubt I'll ever have a full time YouTube job. This is just something that's kind of like a hobby and kind of a way to interact more with the community, I guess. I won the Powerball before I won the knife. Hey, I've won. Let's see, I've won two from Illuminati Ninja and its 500 giveaway. One of them is this Leatherman, the Leatherman Free, which is kind of got his logo on there. It's kind of hard to see, but I won this one from Illuminati along with the Rough Rider, which is a pretty good little knife, and then also won the Penguin from. I won the Penguin from My Journeys last week. How you fix it? Awesome. Appreciate it. I'm just gonna finish this one out with this. Is it holding the battery now? Uh, yeah. Thank you. Love you. No, don't be sorry. Thanks. Cole fixed the laptop, so that's cool. But I'm not gonna put you guys I'm not gonna put you guys through me trying to hook all that stuff up again. But I do have a Wi-Fi extender on the way, so hopefully with the programs that she kind of ended, the kind of background stuff on the laptop, and also the Wi-Fi extender next week, hopefully have a lot smoother live. I was just gonna hang out in here a little bit longer though. I think we still got a little bit of time before old Gwig comes on. Oh, I love the knife community too, Raybo. It's crazy how accepting everyone is. Yeah. Spook Doozles. I love when MC mentions me, it means I want a knife. Yeah, that's I would never want a knife from Metal Complex. I would love to. I'd absolutely love to win a knife from him because he's got some pretty good giveaways. But I mean, the chances of winning one from him are a lot lower than you know winning one from me. Close up of the green measuring tape. Got about $2,000 or more worth of knives on the table, and you want to see this Compro self lock 16-foot tape. Sure. This is a 16-foot nylon coated blade self lock Compro, whatever that is. I don't remember where I got it. I think it's a Comalon actually. Which either Lowe's or Home Depot sells those. Pretty good little tape measure. Self locking. Got the fractions for anybody in doubt with what the markings mean. Pretty wide, good standout on it, 8-9 feet. Here it is next to the PM2. Carry profile, right? Pocket clip's pretty good. It's not milled titanium or anything like that. It is deep carry for this, but it's still, even with the deep carry, you got some sticking out the pocket. I don't know if it's milled out or not for weight reduction. What's up, Lenny Bianchi? How's it going, man? How you and the knife wife doing today? Spook Doozle won a Jotun? What? That's awesome. I was probably in there when you won, I'm sure. I watched most of his live streams. I won $1 million in the lottery, gave a quarter to charity, put the other 999,000 iron. That's funny, Mimo. I do have some good ones, man. I'm very fortunate and very happy with kind of my little collection over, the last 3 or 4 years I've been doing it. I've kind of accrued. Raybo, you gotta go, man. Have a good weekend too, man. Y'all go check out Raybo, Ray Bodie. She's out with the oldest at swim, hanging out today. Too cold to work in the garden. Where you at, Lenny? I don't even think I've ever. No, I've never even asked where you guys are from. I'm sorry. It's definitely not too cold in the garden here today. I think it's gonna get up to like 82 in New Orleans. What's up to Dan? Awesome, Dwayne. Michigan. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely a little warmer there than it is, or cooler there than it is here. It's still got a little bit of lock stick on this thing. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it plays out on this penguin, but I might have to kind of loosen that pivot up. It's just at the borderline of having blade play in it, so I might have to loosen that up a little bit more. But I'm gonna see if it wears in first. North Dakota, damn, hey man, definitely gets cold up there in the winter. Stephen Weigel, what's up, buddy? Got some of your knives on the table. Stephen was nice enough to let me borrow some of his babies here. The Full Immunity, the Kershaw Bel Air, and what else I got on the table at Stevens? We got the Vosteed Labrador, right? I keep mixing this up with another one, with another model. Really smooth action on that one. I like that one. And I like the little lanyard on that one too. I'm not the biggest fan of lanyards, but I love that little bullet on there. It's pretty cool. And also the MSI. I love this thing. I'm definitely gonna have to get one of my own. No doubt about it. I like the MSI, and for the price, man, this is really shocking. It's a pretty good knife. When I first unboxed it, took it out of the box, it did have some lock stick that kind of turned me off. But I watched that video you recommended, Steven, the cutting board. It's cutting board EDC is the name of the channel. Watched that video, and that guy definitely will show you how to get rid of the lock failure and lock stick issues with the MSI for sure. But this thing's really nice. I like it. It's a huge knife. I mean, you can see it up next to the stitch, and the stitch is nowhere near a small knife. So definitely a big old knife for sure. I love it. For me, this is essentially the perfect carry size. I like a larger knife like that. Trying to catch up to the chat. Wish the MSI had a stronger detent, but it looks awesome. Yeah, the detent is kind of light on it. You can kind of shake it open. It's a heavy ass blade. Doing just that, it won't, but like that, yeah. If I put a really good shake on it, like just this, you know, which is good enough in most cases. It's not like it's flopping around and everything, but whenever you really give it a good, it will open up for sure. From what the cutting board guy was explaining, and this is my, very lacking of detailed summary of what he said. With the lock issue on these, it pushes that ram into the tang right there, and that's not going all the way in. So take this thing apart, take this off, and on the top side of that, the I guess you could call it the tang of the blade, you have to kind of sand it down a little bit, and just to the point to where this will go all the way in. And when you do that, it's a pretty rock solid lockup. Don't know if that does anything for lock stick or lock stick or the detent, but it definitely fixes the non-locking issue on these things. Catch up with the chat again. Still waiting on my MSI original goat scales, Kevin Smith and knives. I've heard those are pretty cool. The ones Metal Complex has looks really good. Cutting board reviews. That's right, Steven. Anyone else have a meltdown for 30 minutes over the ECOP/Amazon cold steel price? I saw all that right before I came on, Jake. What was the deal with that? And also, good morning and hello, Jake from Ohio State. Stitch is very comfortable, even a small hand. I agree with that, Meredith, for sure. Y'all check Meredith out too. She's got a lot of really cool knives. Her and her husband, Conventional Methods, two really good channels. MSI is one of my main new stars of Knife Puppet Theater. Robos says you need to write scripts and hire people out of the community to play parts, like one of those mini Snickers per roll. Neil McKenzie, I stopped at 7 cold steel knives. Wow, you bought 7 cold steel knives off of that $7.99 thing this morning. Is that still going on? Does anybody know anything about that? Was that all bullshit? Was that like a an actual sale? I saw on the somebody put it, or a couple people put on their community thing that Cold Steel was and Ontario, I think. Was it Ontario also was doing a sale on 7.99, 6.99, something like that. Some ridiculously low price for like an Ontario Rat One and some Cold Steel knives. Yeah, that Dachshund is nice, Steven. I really like that one. Really smooth, really good little knife. I like that one. The Dachshund. I keep calling it the wrong thing. Oh, sale's over? Damn it. Oh well. I didn't need to buy anything anyway, but that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never seen a glitch or whatever you want to call it like that. I thought it was bullshit, or I would have got a couple of them too. Steven. When I first saw it, I was like, man, this guy's whoever it was, a channel I'm subscribed to linked it, which most of the time, if a channel links something, especially in the community tab on a knife deal or something like that, then I automatically like, okay, well, I mean, I trust them. You know, it's a channel I'm subscribed to. So, but when I saw that, I was like, man, that might be bullshit. You know, because it's kind of that's really, really like 80% off or something. It's a really good deal. Had 4 cold steel in my cart. Couldn't believe it was true. Backed out. I felt like it was too good to be true. That's why I didn't get anything. But if y'all did, that's awesome. Morning, Blade. What's up? How's it going, Blade Walker? Yeah, it's fine, dude. You didn't miss too much other than a shit ton of technical difficulties in the beginning. So that's why I'm sitting here with the backup camera. But now I'm kicking myself for not taking the chance because it was all backed by Amazon A to Z. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you buy something on Amazon, especially if you use PayPal, that's like a double backup. But if you buy something on Amazon, it turns out it's bullshit. You know, most of the time you can write them and get your money back. You know, I mean, I don't think you're going to get your money back instantly, but you might, get they'll refund you in 3 to 5 days if it, especially if it was something that was like a scam or you didn't get the product you paid for. I've done it a couple of times, and they've it hasn't been too hard to get refunded from them. Addicted to blades too. I got $400 worth of knives too from Cold Steel for $16. Damn, that's crazy. Code 4 for 724. Recon 1 for 724. Ultimate Hunter 724. I don't know, man. Seems like it was fake or an Amazon glitch. Oh, man, that's crazy. Yeah, Dan. I I have the last couple streams. I've been streaming from a laptop, and I've got it hooked up to a webcam. So I've got a webcam right here. Webcams up here, and the laptop's usually kind of mounted like right here, right off camera. So I'm using the webcam that's on the laptop for a face view and a down view for the desktop. And I could not get that to like the internet was a problem at first, and then I put on a Wi-Fi hotspot, and I think that fixed any issue that was with the internet. So I thought I was good to go. And right before it started, the laptop, I'd shut off the router, I shut off the computer, restarted everything about 5 minutes before I started. So I thought I was good to go. And then the laptop was just being slow as hell. It was just like not wanting to pull up Google Chrome. When I finally did get into StreamYard, it didn't want to add a camera. Everything was just like super slow and glitchy. And then it would pop up with a notification of, program unresponsive due to connection and all that stuff. So it was really frustrating. So my girlfriend kind of came in here and did a little free tech support work with it and took the laptop. So I kind of went to the backup method instead of just not doing the stream and using my cell phone on a tripod. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. What's up, Monda Milton? YouTube's favorite milk. What's up, man? Great channel. Another great channel there. And Jake from Ohio State. Anything Angelo links, y'all definitely go check it out. Him or Mimo or any of the other super badass moderators that are up in here. Yeah, but Dan, it was definitely set up issues this morning. I mean, it was hell. It really was. Definitely appreciate everyone that stuck around through that. You know, Phillips is northwest of Farmington. StreamYard free? No, StreamYard's not free. That's the thing, Dan. I think, I mean, I think it's like a lot of other things. I think it's free I think you can, get an account and use it for free, but you can't do multiple camera angles, and you have to pay for the premium or whatever they call it membership for that. I think I paid 25 a month is what I'm paying for StreamYard right now. Y'all go check out mine and Milton's channel too. He just got over 1K not too long ago. He's rolling. He's got some pretty cool shorts and stuff. Blake Walker said I'm alive, so it's good. That's true. What knives are you guys looking forward to? Two that I've got on the way um, are the Bowie Pyrite, the one that Dan Kinman made famous, the rose gold color Bowie Pyrite. He's got Dan's got some cool shorts that made that thing. Like, I was looking at him like, man, I've got to get one of those. I didn't think I'd ever get another version of the Pyrite because I already got one, but that's a really cool looking knife. So that's on the way whenever CJRB, decides to release and send it. I pre-ordered before April 15th for it, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, I know you can buy them off of Amazon right now, and I think Knife Center too. But for some reason, CJRB is not mailing them because even if you had a pre-order, which I had a pre-order, that I put in on April 14th. So I don't know what the deal is, but eventually I'll get that, and also have a Chavez scapegoat on the way. My first Chavez I've ever had, so I'm pretty excited about that. Neil McKenzie says Mimo's or mine and Milton just down the street. That's awesome, dude. I wish it was just down the street from my house. Got a lot of cool knives. Shark Gas says, "Holy crap! Who bought all those off of Amazon with my debit card?" You did make it famous, Dan. I was like, those Bowie rose gold Bowie Pyrite shorts you put out, and I know all you did was show off the knife, but it's a pretty cool looking knife. First time I saw it, so you definitely influenced me to get it. The Wait, Blade Walker says I just got the Topo Iridium today. Oh, that's cool. I saw that earlier in the week. That thing looked really cool. Looking forward to Bluetooth Blade says looking forward to getting in the Riot OG EXO with lock and extra blade and LMAX. That sounds really cool. I've never handled one of those Bluetooth. LCV, yeah, you'll probably get yours first, I imagine. Like, I wrote CJRB and everything. I was like, what's the deal with this? Like, I pre-ordered this and still don't have it, and now you can just go buy it somewhere. Like, that's crazy. Maybe they ran out of stock and forgot to fill some of their pre-orders. I don't know. I mean, CJRB is a big company. I'm not worried about getting gypped on it or whatever. I'm sure I'll get it. Oh, Lenny says Rose Gold Pyrite will be released on May 5th from Amazon. Okay, I didn't know that. It said April 15th for the pre-order from CJRB's website. I was assuming, if you pre-ordered it, it would ship on the 15th. But I'm pretty bad about missing the fine print sometimes, so maybe I missed a little detail on that. Dan Kimman needs to put out more videos featuring the Pyrite. 100 is not enough. Level on up says, "Yo guys, I'm gonna be watching on TV. Just wanted to jump in and say hello to everyone. Hope you all have a great weekend. I'll see you." All right, level on up. Cool, man. Appreciate you showing up and putting up with my sideways live. This is sideways live from the garage, I guess. How much longer do I have until does anybody know what time uh old Gweg G ball comes on? Because I don't want to cut into G balls. I might take y'all through my little knife drawer I got going on over here. If you guys want to see how unorganized and if you guys want to see an unorganized small knife collection, then stick around because it's coming up. As long as I don't cut into G balls. Okay, Palmer kindly says I got 30 minutes, and also good morning and thank you, Palmer. 12:40. Okay, I'm on Central Time, so Gweg starts at 11:45 Central Time. Let's see the disorganized knife drawer. All right, so I might not. Whenever I'm move the camera, I might not be able to read the chat. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Bushcraft reboot. What's up, man? And Shark Guy, man. Good. I'm glad to see y'all in here. Y'all showed up at a better time than some of the people that were in here first. I can tell you that because yeah, had a little bit of technical issues. I wish I could put the Fallout. I've been watching Fallout like a lot of other people have, the TV series. I wish I could put that standby having technical issues thing on the screen whenever I'm having technical issues, like the one from Fallout. I like that kind of retro, 60s but futuristic stuff. It's pretty neat. Anyway, let me grab this and all right, so I got the stuff that's on the table. All right. Got the stuff that's on the table. And on the table, you've got a ZT0562 tie. You got a Vosteed, the model I keep messing up. The name of Dachshund, TRM Neutron, courtesy of TRM, Three Rivers Manufacturing, Neutron 2 and MagnaCut. Really appreciate them sending that. That's the first and only knife I've ever got sent from a company for free. I was pretty happy about that, and and I'll do a if y'all want, I'll do a full on collection video one day. Got the Microtech Stitch Ram lock. I got Stephen Weigel's MSI, and this one's also Stephen Weigel's, the Vosteed. Got a Benchmade Full Immunity, Stephen Weigel's, and this is also is the Kershaw Bel Air. QSP Penguin, courtesy of My Journey's live giveaway via Angelo. Spidey Chef that I just got a week or so ago. This is the Yojimbo modified into a sheep's foot, courtesy of Duty on Duty's Daggers. He did that 100% for free because I sent him the knife to check out, which is awesome. And Duty is an awesome dude. If y'all aren't subscribed to him, definitely check him out. Duty from Duty's Daggers. This is Spyderco PM2 salt version. One in MagnaCut. QSP, or not QSP, damn, I messed that one up. Civivi, Damascus, Cubit. Heretic Knives, Manicore X. Pretty cool knife. I like the power. It's a powerful out the front. I reviewed the Predator version of that, but not that one. All right, and the last one on here is the Griptilian 550, I think. The HG model. This is one with the 154 CM. So let me move this other phone over here so I can read the chat, and we'll go through the collection, kind of speed run. What's up, Nameless? All right, so I'm definitely multitasking. I'm probably going to screw something up here. and the lighting's not especially good. But all right, so start from the bottom here. Start from the bottom. I got Spyderco Manix 2 X. That's the XL. Spyderco Manix 2 regular. Got a Shaman 15V Spyderco Shaman. Got a regular S30V Spyderco Shaman. All of which I intend on pimping out like Rob does with his knives. This is PM2 Etsy pocket clip and Titanium Lotus scales with the S45 VM blade. This is a Para 3 lightweight, Para 3 Maximate, Para 3 with the Cerberus TerraTough scales and the Lynch Northwest clip. Most of these do have Lynch Northwest clips on the Spydercos, in case I forget to mention them. This is the Native 5 lightweight with Applied Weapons Tech aluminum scales, MagnaCut, Lynch Northwest clip. This one is damn, who drank all that Coors Light? This one is Spyderco Sage 5 lightweight. I stonewashed this. So one of my first stonewashing jobs. Stonewashed the of course y'all know that because y'all watch all my YouTube videos. This is the Sliver Axe. Just got that one last week too in a trade with Mr. Eddie on Instagram. Y'all go check him out. This is a Spyderco Capara, one of my favorite knives. This is a Smock, another one of my favorite knives with the custom Kevin Smock scales, Nuke Blue Anno, he calls it, and Lynch Northwest clip. This is the Swayback, Spyderco Swayback, CTS XHP. That's the Centofonte Spyderco. This is the Indela, the Indela 4 with the K390 on it. This is a Warncliffe Indela VG10. And this is the one I got from the Spyderco outlet. Probably the least quality Spyderco I got, but the last one I'll ever trade just because I got on vacation with my girlfriend and got it from the Spyderco outlet. So it holds a real special place in my heart. It's real sentimental. Only about a $40, $50 or so knife, I think, on that one. I might be a little off, but it's a budget Spyderco. It's got 8 CR and a really big knife. All right, let's go next one. See if I can knock this out before G-Ball pops up. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Stack of Spyder. Yeah, it's a stack of Spydercos, Dan. Should put a web pattern liner sheet in your. Yeah, that'd be cool, loser. Blade Walker. Blade Walker says, wait, it jumped. Okay, Bushcraft's talking to Blade Walker. I'm working on some next level stuff, brother. Can't talk about the details now, though it's classified. I'd be very curious to see what you're working on, Bushcraft. You send me a DM or something like that, an email, DM. All that stuff's in the link in my video descriptions. I'm on Instagram as the Night's Edge. That's usually the quickest way to get a hold of me. I'd love to know about what kind of stuff you're working on, for sure. And before I go back to it, let me go all the way down. Stephen Weigel, that Vosteed Hedgehog looks sweet. I want to pick up one of those. I don't have a Hedgehog. I don't know which, or you're just talking about it in general. I thought you were talking about one of the ones I showed. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. I'd love to have one of those. Blade Walker, can't wait to see him, man. Yeah, definitely Bushcraft, definitely love to see that. Bluetooth blades have some nice ones. KTK, TKE, okay. All right, I think I'm caught up for now, so let me get through another drawer here. Well, let's see. I got a SOG, haven't done a review of that one yet. That's the Kiku. CTX XHP SOG Kiku. Terrible action on that one, but otherwise a knife that I really like. These are this is my little OTF collection. All right, this is the UTX 70 Bounty Hunter Microtech. This is the Ultratech. I have two Ultratechs. This is the blue one, and the black one I keep in my room, in our bedroom. This is a direct Delta with the dagger ground serrated on one side, plain edge on the other. M390. Love the switch on that one. That's a pretty cool little knife. This is a Devo Knives Premium Pony Stout. I'd love to have that's S90V. I'd love to have the larger version of that, an S90V. This is the Hogue Deca. This is the I keep wanting to call it a Griptilian because that's what Complex always says on his, but Ritter Hogue, Doug Ritter Hogue RSK MK1 and G10. This is a mystery knife that I found on the ground at work. The Buck, it says Buck USA on. I haven't looked. I'm sure I can figure this out, but I haven't really looked into it. Got a neat little top lock thing on it. It's a liner lock, but the flipper, which I probably clean it out and it will work good. But when you push this down, I think it is, yeah. When you push that down, it locks it in. So pretty neat little knife. I might do a cleaning of that sometime soon. All right, this one is the Demco. Demco 80 20.5 with the shark's foot blade and D2 and terrible Grivery handles. I'd like to have a G10 or titanium or any other thing but Grivery handle. I'd like to have another one of those one day because I really like that knife, just don't like the handle. Probably would like a steel upgrade too because that one's D2. That's the Mini Tough Light Cold Steel. That is the Cold Steel American Lawman Cold Steel 8015 with the Scorpion lock, Cold Steel 8010 Triad lock, and that is the Gerber Shark Belly. Pretty cheap little, and that's in 440, or no, it's in 420. But these are like $25 or so, maybe. Not a bad little, a good little utility blade. Definitely a beater for sure. It only mounts tip down, right-handed. So anyway, that's the second drawer. And let me catch up with the chat and I'll go on to the next one. All right. Great looking midget fire OTF is adorable. I don't think you can say that anymore, loser. Little people fighter, right? Oh, mystery knife. Never had the Demco. Shit must be new. Blade Walker, you never had the 20.5? It's been out a year or two, I think. Grivery is an embarrassment to all the other knives in the drawer. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to get a G10 one, or titanium would be awesome, or carbon fiber would be pretty cool too. All right, this is some of these I don't know the exact model names, whatever of. These are just mostly slip joints, kind of like old style slip joints. So what we got here, Gerber, got a Gerber, and that made in the USA 97223, whatever that is, really old, missing the handle scales. This one is an old timer with a pocket clip on it. Carries tip down, but it's got a pocket clip and thumb studs. Pretty interesting for an old timer. This is the Buck 112 lot back Buck. This is the Buck 110. Yeah, Buck 110. Everybody's grandpa's favorite knives up in here. This one is one from my first wedding. Well, slip joint, no idea the company on that. Made in China, not very expensive. And this is a forgot the name of this type of it came from Alaska. My mom got it for me out of the gift shop in Alaska. Neat little blade shape on it. But that's where that came from. Somebody got that was on vacation in Mexico bought this for me. One of my coworkers, and he came back and gave me this. I thought it was pretty cool of him. It's just I mean, it's a cheap little, you know, kind of rubbery handled knife, but I thought it was pretty neat looking. Let's see, this one. I think this is a Smith and Wesson, but I'm not sure on this one. This one, my friend who's a watchmaker gave this to me. I'll never get rid of this one either. It's a pretty cool one, 24 karat gold handle, little slip joint. Never really dug into the company name or whatever on that one. This is a case. A lot of these, most all of these have been used really good, and a lot of stuff's faded. This one is, oh, what's up? Let me get that. Let's see, what is this one? I think this is Keen. Is that what that is? We can get the camera to half-ass focus there. Does it say Keen? Keen Cutlery? Man, I wish I could get that thing to focus better than that. It says King Cutlery right there. That's what that one is. This one was my grandfather's, and you can tell he definitely sharpened the hell out of that one. All right, definitely used it. And this is a buck. It says 500 on it, 500K, something like that. Lot back, another buck. It's a kind of an old straight razor. This is Frost Cutlery, an older one. Got that synthetic yellow, I think they call it, handle. And there's another one without the scales that I have the scales for, but I don't even know if it's worth reattaching them. They're just kind of glued on there, adhesive on there. It just says stainless Japan on that side. And it's got a model number on this side. I'm not sure what's exactly the company on that knife. And I'll catch up with the chat before I go on to the last one. Ross Cutlery, those are all the rage. The shop on home TV. Nice show. TK, you need to add a Finch and a Rosecraft to that old timer's drawer. I just got rid of a Finch. That Crawdad, the jig bone one that I had, I did the review on. I traded it and a couple other knives for the Direct Delta and some other knives with Mr. Eddie. I really liked it, but I really also liked the Direct Delta. What's up, Nameless? Budget guy. I don't know if I said hey to you or not, man. Forgive me if I'm not mentioning anyone. Kind of been a messed up morning. Just kind of on the tail end of a collection tour here, as it were. So the last drawer, Bushcraft. Mr. Bushcraft rebooted. This is the last drawer. And this is more along the lines of budget stuff, Chinese made stuff, but not totally, if that makes any sense. Like I said, it is organized terribly. Civivi, this is a Civivi Vision FG. Hold the camera. Trying to hold the camera steady. That is a Rat Model 1 and D2. Rat Model 2 and D2. I was happy to get the Model 2 with the matching color on that one. This is a Gerber. Forgot the name of that one. It's a Gerber. This is a Kubi titties titties are us. Titius and Ultim. Then let's start from the bottom on this. This is the Megatherium, right? Kaiser Megatherium. Awesome knife, really good ergonomics. Elijah Isham design. He's passed away. So no more cool designs like this coming ever again. But he did design some really this one and a bunch of really cool other knives. They're very unique designs. You know, all the designs he has are like alien something. You know, you can definitely tell if you see an Isham design knife. 100% for sure, recognizable. So that's what that one is. This is the Kershaw Boilermaker, little assisted Kershaw, whatever coating that is. This is the original off the grid Viper V1, version 1, off the grid Viper. Pretty cool little knife. This is the Kaiser Mini Roach. Review for that one coming out soon. This is the Sincut Watuga. I think they just discontinued these, but they were having a pretty good sale on them not too long ago. They might still be on sale if you want to go check them out. Sincut Watuga, really, really good little knife. $30, $35, something like that. It's D2 on the blade steel, but a really aggressive Warncliffe blade shape there. Really good button lock action. This is the Pyrite, all stainless, original Pyrite. This is the Spiny Dogfish. It's Vivi. Really either love it or hate it type of knife. It's a Gapco design, liner lock. But I love this thing. You know, I know a lot of people hate it, and I can understand why. But I really love it. I love the blade shape. I love the odd ass bevel of the grind. You know, um, I love the skinny little handle. It's the perfect name for that one, I think, because it's a weird knife. A weird name, weird knife. This is the Rough Rider Night Out, I think. I think that's the name of the model, the Night Out. I got a review on this one. This one was gifted to me by Bluminati Ninja. Shout out to him. He's got a great channel, very generous guy. This is Rosecraft Ogie or OG. This is the Savivi Chevalier or Chevalier, however you want to say it. Start from the top over here. This is one my dad gave me. I'll never get rid of this one. One that he gave me, 3.5, 4 years ago. Long story that I'll tell you all one day behind this one. Cheap little knife for sure, but I'll never get rid of that one. This one is a K-bar. It's a K-bar, but I forgot the model on it. Chinese made K-bar. I forgot the name of this one, but pretty cool. I like the blade shape on this one. It's another one that Mr. Eddie kind of sent me along as a little extra on one of the trades we did. But thought that was a pretty neat little knife. The original QSP Penguin and D2. This is the Black Mirror, Max Ace Black Mirror. This is the original one that came out in the M390. Love this little knife. This is an awesome knife. This is the Concept Fenrir. Did a review on this one as well. That's Strix design, I think, on this one. S35V, S35VN on the steel. Pretty unique G10 on it. You can get it in all kinds of colors and handle colors, and blade also comes in black and stuff. This is the Jungus, Kaiser Jungus Bowie. Really cool little knife. I think they discontinued that one actually. And this is the Savivi Baby Banner. So that's it for that drawer. All right, let me go back through the chat or go into the extras drawer, the last drawer. $7 last. All right, hold on. Let me go back up. And y'all been chatting it up. Sorry. Go back up here. TK, you need to add the pinch. Okay, I saw that one. Let me get that. All right, Angelo says you might have some vape stuff you might like. Let's see. Probably Keen's or a Simmons hardware trademark. Yeah. Everyone doing some trim, staining, lurking. Brian Care, what's up, Brian? Lurking, doing some trim. That sounds fun. Depending on what kind of trim you're doing. Giggity. Let me get that, Angelo. What's up, Kathleen? Is it better to store knives with blades open or closed? Probably closed, Kathleen. You know, not only is it probably safer, but probably get double the storage out of it, which is I might have to start doing that. But I don't know. I kind of like when I open the drawer, I'm like, okay, I'm looking right at all the blade shapes, I guess. So, but yeah, I'll probably end up having to store them closed if I get too many more. Like a freight train. Well, Tao God say that old horn. Dad's knives are always the best. TK, any chance we could get some plush leopard printing shag shag to line that budget drawer? Yeah, that would be awesome. I agree. Conventional methods, not enough piss in the collection. Need some more Ultim in there for sure. The only Ultim one I've ever owned is that Kubi, the titties. Blade Walker. Let me get that. So you don't keep pressure on the spring for long periods of time. Yeah, that's probably true. That makes a lot of sense. Kaleidoscope. Yeah, I'll probably close them all up before long. But that I kind of like, the reason I have them where the blade's out is just so I can kind of like open the drawer up and be like, I know exactly everything about everything I'm looking at instantly. All right, so this is kind of like the junk drawer / tools drawer / extra knives drawer / visiting people's knives drawers, right? But I got these are the boxes that came with the ones that Mr. Stephen Weigel sent. The Benchmade Full Immunity, the MSI, the Kershaw, and also where's it at? The Vosteed. So, and I just put this one in here yesterday because it's actually unboxed it. So that's kind of until I can reorganize my boxes storage. This is a bunch of Torx bits, kind of Torx bit set. I recently kind of put these in there because I'm trying to rearrange my wall I kind of put these on the wall when I need to sharpen them or redo them. This is an old buck. Another one I found somewhere. I'm going to redo it. It's got a broke tip. Probably going to do some experimentation with this one and a couple other ones in this drawer. I'm kind of halfway through modding this Praxis. I finally got the hole drilled in there. Stonewashed the blade before I decided to do the hole, so now I'm going to have to stonewash it again. Eventually, I'm going to smooth this out with a Dremel, delete the flipper, and re-stonewash it, and then sharpen it, and it should be good to go. But it's kind of a Praxis that I'm in the middle of modifying. That's a kitchen knife. It's in here for some reason. This is a little gentleman's kind of like a copy of the CRKT CEO. Savior, I think, SAVIOR or something is the name of this one. Some miscellaneous Gerbers, lower end stuff. Ontario Rat 1 and 2, but these are the ones in AUS 10 or 8, whatever they come in. AUS 8. This is a Leatherman or Ozark Trail version of a Leatherman. Still haven't messed around with that too much yet. Got a couple of fixed blades. This is a CRKT. What is this one? Minimalist Foltz Design. I guess that's the name of it. The CKRT Minimalist. Comes with a little hard plastic sheath. And I like this little one. That's a good one. The Spew, CRKT Spew. Comes with a little sheath. Milwaukee fixed blade. I actually bought this one to cut drywall with. So that's that one. Oop, put this one up. That's pretty much it. I mean, got some Torx bits, stuff like that in there, a little couple extra odds and ends, but that's pretty much it as far as the collection goes. So anyway, put you guys back over here, and I think Greg's gonna come on before too long, so probably need to go ahead and wrap it up, I guess, for old Greg. Move the phone back over here. Oh shoot, I think I missed. I'm not gonna be able to mail your knife out, Meredith, if you're still listening. Post office closes in 10 minutes, but I'll get it. I'll get it mailed out Monday for sure. I think you're cool with that. I'm just letting you know. Appreciate your patience with me. All right, I'm gonna catch back up with the chat, and then we'll probably get off of here not too long. Well, Rochambeau had to drop. Tables have turned indeed. What's up, y'all? Say hey to Rochambeau. If anyone in here is not subscribed to Rochambeau, y'all definitely go check him out. Great dude, great channel, great quality videos on his end. Not like the one I'm doing now. If you're listening to Rochambeau, this morning was like a whole 30-45 minute marathon of straight technical difficulty that ended with me switching from a laptop and a 2-view webcam live to a side phone live on this little tripod. So yeah, that's that. Appreciate everyone that stuck around and kind of stuck through it, y'all. Definitely learned a couple things for sure. Definitely know who the core of the community is, and the ones that stick around. I appreciate it. Happy weekend. You have a good weekend too, Bluetooth. And I appreciate you hanging out, man. Catch back up with the chat one more time. Had to drop by and smack that like button regardless. Appreciate that, Rochambeau. Rochambeau definitely got a wrench, but is it the golden is it the golden wrench? I don't know. I think you got to get to Rochambeau level to be able to give out gold wrenches. All I can give out some blue ones. I can give you a Smurf wrench. Rochambeau is not too far away from 10,000. I think he's not that far away from 8K. 7,500 or something maybe, give or take a little bit. He's going to be hitting 10,000 before the end of the year is my projection for that. He'll probably hit 10,000 before I hit 1,000. And he's got some really high quality audio and high quality content, definitely, and the voice of a golden hawk. So definitely check out Rochambeau if y'all haven't already. This is it's kind of like, for me, telling y'all to check out Rochambeau is kind of like a local cover band, telling somebody they ought to look at check out the Stones or something. He's one of the ones that kind of influenced me to start doing this shit. So really, really good guy. Palmer Conley, I was want to acquire a Smurf wrench. A Smurf wrench? Let's see. I will show you. Just like that. Addicted to blades. What's up, Fook? Level on up. Later, TK. Stuck with you the whole way, brother. Have a good, fun weekend, everybody. I appreciate it. Level on up. Yeah, I'm about to end it here in just a second. Cole says hopefully next week is back to normal. I think we fixed the problem. Well, we means you. So that's my girlfriend in the chat. In case anybody doesn't know, she came in here and did a little tech support, took the laptop and all that stuff, and kind of fixed it. So definitely appreciate her doing that. Another relaxing activity for her on her Saturday morning when she's already got a ton of other shit to do. Feet. Palmer Conley says my feet feel like jello. Might be nap time. All right, loser. See you later. My journey. What's up, man? I gave you a couple shout outs. Y'all, somebody linked my journey in there. I definitely want to get him linked. Won the QSP, the fancy golden golden tie QSP from Angelo on my journeys live last week. So really cool knife. I really like that one. Got a little bit of lock stick, but I think I can definitely work that out. Kind of worked a little bit. I loosened the pivot a little bit and got it worked out when I got it. So definitely appreciate that. Y'all go check out my journey too. Milton, $30. But if I bought from CS, it'd be almost $1,100. That's a hell of a difference. Hey, my journey, you didn't miss too much this morning, buddy. The things I have to do to listen to Taylor Swift and homework. Yeah, y'all go check out Taylor Swift. Kind of like a new artist there. She's I think she's just starting out. She might have like one or two albums out or something like that. Y'all probably never heard of her. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Unique music that she's got there. So definitely, if you get time, go check out Taylor Swift. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. She's a struggling artist. Mine and Belton, you got in on the crash sale on Amazon. That's awesome. Only time you can say only 5 knives. That's true. Yeah, I didn't know how that was gonna go, so I didn't want to risk it. But it kind of seemed too good to be true. But then again, I could. It is backed by Amazon, so the 699, 799 glitch or whatever happened there. Glad some people were able to take advantage of it. I don't have any knife codes my journey, but Rochambeau's got some. I think he's got a affiliate with Blade Runner HQ. I think. Go check out any of his videos. He's got a bunch of discount codes for stuff like that. White Mountain knives, and as far as that glitch, the 699, 799 thing earlier, I think somebody said a minute ago that was over with, unfortunately. But if anybody didn't hear this morning, they had like a fire sale glitch where you could get like an Ontario Rat 1, some cold steel knives for like ridiculously low prices, like $7.99, like $6-7, which is crazy. All right, Boot. See you later, man. All right. I guess I think Greg started now, so I don't want to cut into him too much. Yeah, y'all check that code out. Shambo 20% off at Blade Runner HQ. Got some pretty cool knives over there. 20%'s a hell of a code off. It's a good discount. So y'all definitely go check that out. And if y'all are not subscribed already, which I'm almost sure everyone in here probably is, go check out Rochambeau. Great content, great channel, great dude. Is it Mr. Roll live tonight? Yeah, Mr. Roll is live Mountain Time, 2:30, I believe, right, Rochambeau? All right, Mark Parks, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, G-Ball is coming up next. My journey. Reptiles Unchained, that's a cool name. What's up, man? Just about to end it, but appreciate you coming. Appreciate everybody that showed up. Let me say that before everybody kind of goes off. I really appreciate everybody that showed up, and put up with all these technical difficulties I got going on, swapping from laptop to phone, slow internet, all that stuff. And appreciate everybody sticking with it. Really means a lot. All right, Roll Shambo says, all right, stop pushing my discount codes. Nah, I don't care, dude. I'll push your discount codes. I don't have any to push. So I'm, all for somebody saving money. Talking about my addiction, hobby. Yeah, Roll Shambo's got some really killer discount codes, and he's live at 2:30. Where is it you live again, Roll Shambo? I forget. Is it Portland, Oregon? Something like that, huh? Oh no. It's Colorado, right? And where in Colorado? Golden. You son of a bitch. You lucky son of a bitch. Golden, Colorado, Mountain Time. So check him out at 2:30 Mountain Time. Roll Shampoo. All right, pivot a bit. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody coming. Like I said, appreciate everybody that's put up with all the technical difficulties, and I will be having a 1K giveaway whenever that happens. It might be in a year or two. I don't know. I think around 750 subscribers, something like that right now. But I will definitely be having a giveaway for 1K and try to get something good to give out. And again, shout out to Stephen Weigel for letting me borrow these really cool knives. And shout out to Alicord Paracord. Y'all go check her out if you haven't already. She's got some pretty cool hanks. She made this one for the channel, which I will be able to showcase a little better next week when I go back to the regular way of streaming. So until then, you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of the weekend, and hope everybody does well and has a good one and gets a little bit of time to relax. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Appreciate it.